I'm like waiting for my brain blinked. I'm waiting for my computer to work. Oh, I got a text from someone. Hold on. Before I continue the show. I'm sorry. I'm a little close and personal. I'm like, hello. Hello. Oh my god. It was a comment that someone had on my post. Oh my god, what is up with my voice right now? Oh, I like that. Okay, hold on. Let me reply to this real quick. Sorry, you have to. Okay. I feel like I should be having like something on my lips. Or like have my hair up or some shit. Sorry. I need some type of smell or I go a little crazy. I have that, or where's my, oh, it must be like in here. Sorry, I like do this a lot because I'm used to like looking down at things. Everything's in here. Oh my god. My nose is itchy. Hold on, I'm putting my chapstick on. I feel like I have. And of course, like my Wi-Fi gives out right when I'm like checking shit. Sorry, that is like super fucking close. This one's like more orange pigmented. At that, sorry, I'm like flipping you guys off. Sorry. That's close. I'm gonna put gloss on it too, because I'm feeling quite glossy. I usually don't put makeup on, so this is what I have to dab my. Apparently, it makes it last longer. I don't think it does. You can almost barely see my blonde eyebrow. Hello? And my mom's lips are like used my chapstick. Not my chapstick, my lip gloss. Not that you guys can like really tell or anything. I should have worn like green eyeshadow or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I guess like someone to show up. I don't know. To like I'm up real close and personal. I have green liner. Ow. I feel like that didn't really do anything. That just made me look tired. I'm always tired. I feel like someone's texting me and I'm like not reading their fucking text. I don't know. Oh my god. Stop moving. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, they just texted me. They're on a plane. Okay. I don't know what. I keep like doing this. Sorry, you're like really close to my eyebrow piercing in my eyes. I need to get like a shorter barbell. I also technically need to get a bit of a shorter barbell for this one. But I'm like procrastinating to do it. Because I want to wait till I see my piercer again. My friend just sent me a spoiler. OMG. Oh my god, hold on. I want to like eventually like try more makeup looks that is a bit more adventurous, but it took me like 3 hours just to do this makeup. That's because I haven't done makeup in a very long time. You can't even see my blush. What happened to my blush? It just like up and went. Where's my blush? Where did it go? Like, oh, well, you can kind of see it, but like, bro. Where's my blush? Is it on vacation? This is what I get for using powdered blushes. But then again, I don't like using liquid blushes. I feel like I get it everywhere. Like everywhere. And then I look weird. Because I have a very oval, roundish face. Also, I am huge on like Monster High at the moment. So I like got a new Draculaura doll, and then you can kind of see her right there. I got a Claudine one. I'm not too big on like G3. I'm like kind of here right now. You can kind of see like my board back there. I have lots to write. Okay. Sorry, my friend texted me again. She's on a plane right now. Ow. Oh my god. My lashes are like kind of here. I've seen people like take their lash curler and like curl their eyes like repeatedly after they put their mascara on. That's like you're asking for your eyelashes to get ripped off. Okay then. Hold on, she texted me. She just sent me a spoiler for her book. Oh my god. Hi! Sorry, I'm replying to someone on my computer. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at all. My voice kind of hurts because I just got back from doing a gig. And I had to scream, so that's lovely. What does this woman need to text me about? She's on a plane. Can you still text people while they're on a freaking plane? I don't know, maybe me, Ma Filmer, gonna let him have it. What? Girl. Okay. I'm just gonna say, oh my god. Okay. I don't know what to say that. I guess I kind of want to put my hair up again. Yeah, there's like Wi-Fi on your plane. Obviously, there's plane mode. I've only used plane mode once. I don't know what to do. It's okay. Oh my god. My face is itchy. I hate this. So, I guess I'm gonna start, like, I don't know, figuring out what game to play. I don't know. I need some assistance. What is she texting me now? Oh my god. Blend the bitch. Okay. We're blending people now, I guess. to text me again. Hold on. What are you saying if you were there? Oh my god. I guess before like I turn my camera around and I like start streaming officially, I don't know. I'm going to show you what my stepdad gave me. He gave me Mary Shelley with Percy Shelley, the original Frankenstein. The original. And it's paperback though. Kind of. It's like, well, maybe it is paper. I think it's paperback. This is like the original Frankenstein. And if you know anything about me, I love classic horror. I wouldn't really call it this horror. I mean, I guess you could, guess you could call it that. I have this now. I have Camilla or Carmilla, the original vampire story. Basically lesbians. Lovely. It was the original vampire, and apparently it was not Dracula, it was the lady who is in the book. Because it's 25 years, 25 years older than Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh my god, who texted me about the blender? She keeps texting me about the blender. And it's gonna send me on a rampage. Because I have a lot to say about the blender. It's like a running joke. Also, oh, I also have Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh. This is hardback. It's leather. Or pleather. I think it's leather. I'm not like a big fan of leather. I'm gonna be so honest. Pleather's okay. I'm just, whatever you use after you're done, I hate to say it, like slaughtering your cows, you know, use as much as you can of the animal. Whatever you hunt or whatever you kill, I feel like you should always use as much as possible. And that's not just because I'm part native, it's also because, I don't know, it just seems respectful. Whether you use it for taxidermy, I'm not a big fan on taxidermy either, but you know, there are worse things than taxidermy out there. But yeah, this is Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's hardback. My Camilla? I don't know her name. I keep getting mixed up between the two. Book is paperback as well. Or maybe it's like cardboard. Almost. But I think it's paperback. And now Frankenstein, and it's paperback, and it's the original. This one's technically the original Dracula, but it like talks about a little bit of the other horror classics too towards the end of the book. Actually, no, it doesn't. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't talk about the other books that Bram Stoker has written. Whatever. Literally just Dracula. A little bit of book ASMR for you guys. How did I paint my nails? Actually, I'm not up to paint my nails. I'm like, ooh, I should like do all this tonight. And I'm like, girl, your throat is hurting. Sorry, I yawned. That was a weird yawn. Hold on, let me check my phone percentage. Apparently my phone wasn't charged. the whole time. I fixed it though. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what to do. My throat really hurts. How about I drink water? Even though I've been drinking water all fucking night long. When I was at the bar. I wasn't drinking or anything. I'm not allowed to drink yet. I mean, I drink. But I'm not, like, legally allowed to drink. Because I'm not 21 yet. But I do it. Not like social events or anything, but like for holidays. Because it's a holiday. Okay, let me stop yapping your ear off and like, I don't know, play a game because, I don't know, I'm bored. And I'm sure you're bored. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye for now. Okay, let me adjust it. Oh my god, my windows look so dirty. It's just old. They're just old. No matter how much you clean them, they're all gonna be old and stained. Turn the light off. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna turn the light off. What done on me, sir? Do 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 do. Oh my god, how much lower can I make this? Hold on. You're kind of slanted. I'm gonna turn up the volume. And we're gonna play a freaking game. Because I am like bored. Bored out of my mind. I wish I like could play certain games, but I feel like I'd get copyrighted for certain games, or I'd get demonetized, like, you know what I mean? Let's do Master Slice. Slice Master, excuse me. Master Slice. Don't think that's a word. Or the title. Sorry, that's annoying. I have to wait for it to like expand. Ow. It is so freaking dark in my room. I'm still over. Hold on. I'm gonna, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just super fucking dark and I don't like that. Not only like have a fear of the dark. It's just, it freaks me out a little. There we go. That is dark. Wait, why did it expand? Hi. Oh. Yes, what's my job? Am I an undercover spy? Why is it so unpopular? Not popular, important. Yes. Yes, I'm ready. Excuse me! Oh my god, why did I burp? That's gross. I'm so sorry. Shit, I meant like missed all of those. What's my important job? Yes. Yes, I can do that. Most certainly. I can. Yes. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna do that. I hate this knife so much. I don't know how to do Chisa's voice. Is it like high pitched? Yes, I finally got it to work. It's just very temperamental. Yes. Oh my god, my throat fucking burns. Okay. Oh my god, my throat. Oh my god, I forgot to change the knife. Oh, thank god I can finally change the fucking knife type. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Yes. I accept this challenge. I accept this challenge, good sir. Oh yeah. Damn it, I missed the apple. Ah! Oh my god. Damn it. Shit. Oh my god. Ah. Shit. What's happening? I forgot what's happening. Oh my god. I'm gonna need like D before I start voice acting. Oh my god. I know, I probably should. Oh my god. Are you seriously pulling that on me? Oh my god, Riddle. Pulling that on me. Oh my god, Riddle, is that you? Beat this fucking level. Beat this fucking level. Excuse me, my goodness. I'm like getting hyperfixated. Help. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I need water. Or herbal tea. I think we have rose tea. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Took a scraper, like those medical scrapers, and scraped my throat. That's what it feels like when I talk. But you know, it's for the plot. At least I got like what, $100 and like a few quarters. I think like 8 quarters, so that's like $2. So like $108. Oh my god. Some random kid gave you freaking, I almost said gingivitis. I don't think that's contagious. Unless, ew. Unless you were giving them CPR. I don't think they would. I feel like I've done this level before. Are they just like not creative and make you do the same fucking level every few levels? Maybe I'll start like reading like romance games and shit for streams, because that's technically gaming and I get my voice acting skills in. But like not right now. I feel like shit. I'm gonna be so honest. I was sick when I did the Apple one, but my voice didn't hurt then, so I don't know what to do. My voice I've never had like a sore throat. I've been like nasally and congested, but like I've never been like sore throat. Actually, I've had a sore throat like once when I had like the flu. When I was like 4. That was like years ago. But I want to. You gave me a task. I must finish said task. Oh yeah. Like I feel that way about a lot of the projects I want to do. But like anytime I've tried to do them, shit hits the fan. Cause like I can never find enough people to join and like continue and not like troll me, you know? Yeah, I need to get some tea. But I'm like, oh, I hate it. Like I procrastinate so much when I'm like in pain. I'm like, I can deal with it for like 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes passes and it's like 3 hours later and I'm like freaking dying and I'm like, get this off of me. I can't take it no more. I have to take something, or like I have to do something. I think the longest I've gone to be in pain was like 6 hours. But I hate taking medicine. Because it's like, if I really don't need it, I don't want to be like, tomorrow, my voice is like gone or some shit. I don't know. I've actually never lost my voice except for like once or a few times. Oh my god, me. Oh my god, me too. I need like assistance. Like, I need like a team, man. But like, the problem is, people expect you, like, if you're making a project, and you're looking for people who are just like just as passionate about something as you are. They're like, okay, how much are you gonna pay me? And it's like, but if you're passionate about something and you know you want to do something and you want like a team and you're like a part of the team, or you want to be a part of the team, like, yeah, I know you should probably pay them if it's a paid production. If not, I don't understand. And if you're not paying them and you're not offering to pay them anything, if it's even just fun, they're like, oh, well, I don't have to take this as seriously then. Which is like really sucky. I know, me too. I'm like, bro. It's like, if it's a low budget, like, indie thing, like, visual novel, even some of the best low budget visual novels I, like, am in love with. But, like, if you all, like, want to get your foot in the door for at least a production, your first gig does not have to be paid. I'm gonna be so honest. As long as it's not, like, child labor, I don't see an issue. I also got, like, really weird looks from people started posting on the internet when I first wanted to do, the first one was, like, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. And at the time, no, I think it was 2 years ago. I tried to do it, like, people were like, why are you asking for 13 people in, like, age 13 through 17? And I'm like, one, because that's a little bit more acceptable, especially if you're in that age rank and you're, like, looking for people in your age rank to be part of the system that you're making, like... Oh my god. Oh my god. My god, I just broke. Ah, that was my wrist. My wrist is killing me too. But, like, I don't want to bother my mom and my stepdad because they're, like, watching movies in the living room. And the kitchen is, like, open to the living room. And they're probably, like, watching shows or something. And I don't want to get copyrighted, but at the same time, I need tea. I need, like, tea badly. And if I don't and I keep talking, I'm gonna go fucking insane. But you know, do it for the plot. This is the same issue with me and my freaking period cramps, because sometimes I get like period cramps that are like so freaking bad that I like almost get paralyzed. Like I'm like crying. Like I'm in like dead ass pain. I'm like, make this stop. There was one time I was like freaking paralyzed and I had to like, I could barely scream because of how bad my period cramps were. I had to like scream for my mom to get me like medication because I was like crying and bawling my eyes out. Imagine waking up and that's how you wake up. My God. That was me in 7th grade. That's crazy to think about. That it wasn't. I don't know, it was. Oh my God. That was like 4 or more years ago. I don't remember. My brain's not doing the math. I'm probably like way off. Ugh. I would hope you guys would be patient, but you know, you never know with people. I think you guys are like literally the only ones in the chat. Because everyone else is like passerbyers. Like they don't stay. Oh my God, my throat! Oh my God. That's fine. I can handle it. Oh, that's so much worse. Fuck. I forgot what I was supposed to do. And force feed it to me with love and affection. If Vil gives me it, I will gladly take it. But he isn't real, so I guess I can't take it. If it was Vil giving me the tea or telling me to go get tea, I would gladly go get tea. But, you know, he doesn't exist, so I kind of am stuck like this, you know. Oh, I missed that whole fucking rack right there. And I told the person that booked me that they should have made the pitch not so high for me. Oh my God. But it's so far away. The kitchen is all the way down the hall. And I'm kind of comfy. Ow. Oh my God. It's like down the hall. And like around the corner. Sounds like I'm making a poop joke, but I'm not. It's literally down the hall and around the corner. I'm like, stop. I don't want to bother them. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go make tea. You too. And whoever joins. I don't know. Is there 3 people? Is there 2 people? Who knows? I'm gonna be right back. I have to go make tea. I don't even think my teapot's working, but you know, I'll try. Plot twist, it's not tea. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go make tea, guys. Oh my god, what's happening in my throat? So we have a bit of an issue. Actually, a big issue. We have a big issue. Oh my god. Oh my god, Vil. I saw you type Vil. Where Vil? Where Vil stuff? So I can't make tea because I think we're out of it. Because the rest of it is like all caffeinated tea. And I have to wait till like tomorrow to go to the store and get more tea. Either that or they're hiding it from me. And everyone is asleep. Except for my mom. She's in her room. Hot chocolate. It doesn't work when you have a sore throat. Dairy can actually make your throat worse, especially if you were singing. And in my case, I was singing for a gig. Oh my god, my throat. So I'm stuck like this. 'Tis I. So yeah, I have to wait till the morning to get shit for my throat. I'm sure like warm water could work, but who the fuck wants to drink warm water? I sure as hell don't. But it's your project, and I know how you feel about your project. Oh my god. My God. This is fine. I could deal with this. I know, but like, it's your project. And I know how passionate you are about it. And that's like what matters. Because you're my friend and I care about you. And I care that, you know, you're happy and, you know, like, your dreams come true, man. That's what, like, friends are for. They're there to make sure that, you know, the person that they care about has their dreams all figured out. Well, not figured out, but there. My God. No problem. Oh my God. Also, I just figured out that all water, even the cold water that we have, which wouldn't be very good for me because cold water restricts your lymph nodes and your tendons in your throat especially after you like sing, but you're not supposed to throat sing, but sometimes it does happen on accident. But the coldness contracts a person's throat and it can sometimes make it worse. But all the cold waters are outside in the other fridge in the garage. And I don't want to like wake everyone up by opening the fucking garage. I'm just glad I did. It's like almost hurts when I drink too much of a cold thing. I don't know. I should not be drinking this right now. But at least it lubricates my throat a little bit so it's not like flat out dry, you know. Oh my God, I'm sorry. You hear my coughing. I can only imagine how bad it is for you guys on your end if you hear it. What is happening in my voice, man? I feel like I sound like one of those cringy boys that is like, oh yeah, hi baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I'm so curious. Who's the third person watching? Because I know it's you and Abigail. Who's the third person? E-boy voice. Hey, baby girl. I'm in love with an emo girl. Oh my God. That song, like, ruined my middle school life. Because that came out, like, when I was, like, in middle school. And I was going through my alt phase. Which, to be fair, I have always been a little bit emo. Or, like, technically I'm goth. But there's so many, like, subtitles and shit. I'm like, what's good? It's like, I don't even know anymore. But, like, my bullies used to sing that song to me in, like, a really fucked up voice. They're like, I'm in love with an emo girl. And then they would bark at me. I don't even know if it's angering me. I'm just kind of like clicking away, zoning out. Please set up a timer for me. My God. Oh my God. I should not be doing that when my throat hurts. I don't know how long we should do the timer. I know, everything hurts, man. Especially, like, when I'm sick. I know, like, some people, they're fine. But, like, I get, like, really bad body aches. Usually when I'm sick. Which actually does not happen very often. The last time I was, like, sick was when I made the Apple... I made the Apple video, and I was just getting home from, like, spring break, because I went on vacation, and I was still home for spring break, but I just remember coming home, and I was, like, so freaking sick. I slept the whole way there, and I could not breathe through my nose or anything, and my whole body hurt. No. I don't know. Choose one. Like, I don't know, 10 minutes? I don't know. Oh. What would Floyd sound like if he was sick? Oh. Are you saying he would sound like Jade? You can't tell the difference between them. They just sound like Jade, both of them. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm like coughing. That's so gross on your guys' end. Oh, that's right. He'd be like, ta-da, sick voice. My favorite thing is, Floyd trying to imitate people. I also really like when, Azul imitated Floyd. I thought that was, like, super funny. I don't know why. I thought it was kind of cute. Azul reminds me of Ursula so much. I know he's supposed to be Ursula, basically. But, like, He just reminds me so much of like a classy mafia boss little lady. He has such a thin little waist. It's like, why do you have such a thin waist? For men to hold it? For me to hold it? I'm not a Azul simp, but like sometimes. I don't know. Is it just me that feels like Twisted Wonderland? Some people you just have to be in the mood for. And when I mean in the mood for, I mean like some days you're like, this person's kind of cute. But like it never, like sometimes you stick with that person that you think is cute. But obviously there's others that you think are cute too. And you're like, oh, they're kind of cute. But nah, not really my type. And then like the next day rolls around or you're like, ooh. That motherfucker's over there is fine. I'm gonna need that one too. And then the next day you're like, he kind of looks like a toe. I like my original boy better. You know what I mean, right? Language. I remember one time I started choking on a chicken wing. And like, I had to be given the Heimlich. Or I would like, I almost passed out. Don't underestimate the importance of body language. I want to hear Jordan. I need to hear Jordan make a video of Jordan singing as Azul and singing Poor Unfortunate Souls. I need Jordan to do that. Please talk to your sibling. I need it. I need Jordan to sing Poor Unfortunate Souls in Azul's voice. I don't care if it's like not good. Obviously it's gonna be good because you and Jordan's voices are like top tier. But like, oh my god, I need to. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I just need to hear Jordan try and imitate that. I feel like Jordan would also make a really good Jamil. I don't know why. You, I know, do a really good Vil voice. And I'm like obsessed. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm like obsessed with it. This... Blink. Since right now I live with my grandparents and my mom and her boyfriend, usually they just like spend the night here sometimes. Or my mom like stays here part of the week, or she'll stay with her boyfriend until we move into the new house. I mostly live with my grandparents for now. And my son, aka my cat, or one of my cats, he's my baby. I came home today or tonight, and I knew my parents were, not my parents, my grandparents were like getting it on, if you know what I mean, because their room is closed, and they only ever close their room if they're doing that. I couldn't find my cat anywhere. He was locked in their room while they were doing it. My poor son. Oh my god. No. Why? Why? My man, you're stealing my man. I'm just kidding. But like, oh my god, no, my man. I like try to not make Vil content on my channel because I know I cannot do Vil's voice for the life of me. It doesn't feel the same when I do his. So, like, anytime I hear someone else's, like, really good Vil voice, I'm like, I'm gonna need that times 1,000, thank you. Oh, fuck. I've never heard your villain. Not your Vil. Oh my god. I keep thinking about Vil. Yes. Please do a Chisato and Riddle song. I've never heard you do a Riddle impression. I've heard you do a really good Vil impression. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna stop talking about your Vil impression. It's because I'm a simp and also it's spectacular. Donuts for Ruggy. Doesn't Ruggy like donuts? I can't remember. I know Vil hates mayonnaise. Here I go again, talking about Vil. Vil, Vil, Vil. That's all I ever think about. I sleep, I think of Vil. I eat, I think of Vil. I shower, I think of Vil. I exist, thinking of Vil. No, the waffle. Yeah. Literally, in this fanfic, it's literally all Hiroses. Not all Hiroses, but most of them. And I like the Hiroses. I like Chisa and Hinata. Miyuki reminds me too much of, like, my past self. And, like, that is, like, Miyuki reminds me of trauma. Love trial, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm like, I cough like like a toddler. Obviously, when I'm around people, I cover it, though. I'm not rude. Oh my god. Me! Do. Oh my god. I want to give a spoiler so bad, but, like, I can't. Because then people won't read it. Also, I feel like we shouldn't, like, I mean, we should read, like, the full story, maybe. But I feel like people, if they want, like, the full story, they should, you know, so you could get more reads on Wattpad. People should, like, go on Wattpad and read it themselves, you know? They want gay stuff to happen. Doesn't gay stuff happen with Malleus? And then angst? Okay, which chapter do I read? Milady. Milady tips hat. Oh my god. Do you want me to read the prologue again, or do you want me to read the story? Oh my god. Prologue. How do I get out of the prologue? Okay, hold on. I know it's under your works, so. That's the Brave Princess. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. Didn't we already read Say My Name? Or Sang My Name? I feel like we've read that so many freaking times. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know what's happening. I know we definitely have not read Sparkle and Shine. But yeah, I will read this. I will try to do Chisato's voice to the best of my ability, but my voice does hurt. Oh, we were at the end of. Okay, what part were we? I know we did the flashback. We did the flashback. Ace and Deuce fought today. And Riddle, and like, they were, Trey and Riddle were fighting. And we figure out that he's like trying to ask Chisato out on a date, or like others are trying to ask people out on a date. We've read this. We read all of this. Okay, I think we were on this part. That had been a total bust. No matter how much Chisa reread all the notes she had written down about the fight, none of them were adding to an answer about what was going on. This is Chisa. Ignore me if it sounds super cringy. I'm so sorry. My voice hurts, and I can try to do it. It's no use. I keep trying to make sense of it, but it's just not clicking in my head. She continued to scan over the same page for the 28th time. She groaned. None of this was going to give her the answer as to why everyone's fighting. And they keep saying her name like she's the cause of everyone's grievances. Honestly, I'm glad I have a room to myself. Pays to be a girl, so I don't have to share my space with any of the people who just aren't making any sense with this fighting, she groaned. It's so frustrating. I could break something, is what I would say. She knew she couldn't break something without feeling bad afterwards. She had strings for a reason. Drip, drip, drip. As she sat up, there was a bright flash of light from the window. She hurriedly opened it to get a better view, only to see a bright white light zooming towards her. She panicked, but didn't have enough time to react before the being hit her on the head, causing both to hit the ground. Ow! She winced, covering her head. When she opened her eyes, she saw a little fairy, dressed in a flowing white princess dress with white pigtails and iridescent wings. What the huh? sparkle and shine. The other 7 girls sat with Chisato after getting the teal-haired girl's distressed call. Luckily, none of them have a curfew. Even if Miyuki did, she was able to sneak away from her dorm in the dead of night. Her time in the orphanage gave her some skills, after all. The girl sat on her bed, looking at the little fairy lying unconscious in the center of the bed. All right, explain this to us again. Who is this fairy? And how did she end up in your room? Hinata asked, looking at Chisa. Okay, that's Chisa. I was talking about all the crazy fights going on here in Heartstable and looking over the small notes I collected. Then I saw a flash of light, and she ended up hitting me on the head. I think I did more damage to her than she did to me. Chisato rolled her eyes before realizing such a fact. I kind of feel bad for the little one. Is she alive? Ayame wondered, laying on her stomach to look at her a bit more clearly. That was when the little fairy began to stir and opened her eye to see Aya, who jumped back in surprise. Good morning? Evening, technically. Hanako giggled a little bit. The little one rubbed her eyes, revealing a sort of crystalline color in them before seeing the girls. Hello, she smiled warmly. Hi? Inori waved politely. I'm Inori, and these are my sisters, Chisato, Hinata, Ayame, Miyuki, Kohako, Hanako, and Momoko. And you are? Okay. Shine. I'm Shine, she bowed politely. Hey there, Shine. What brings you to Night Raven College, especially at this late hour? Miyuki wondered, watching as she began to fly to meet their eye levels. Looking for you 8, actually, Shine answered. I was the voice you girls heard from the mirror chamber. The 8 looked at her stunned. She was the voice from the mirror chamber? Shine, may we ask why you brought all of us here? Momoko wondered, looking up at her. The truth is, I'm doing something that I know is right, but people in charge don't exactly agree or accept the other half of the story. Shine's face began to fall into a frown. They're certain that good guys are good, bad guys are bad, so on and so forth. Wow. Hinata crossed her arms. Narrow-minded much. I've learned multiple times that there are other sides to the story. Oh my god. Ow. And they won't listen no matter what I do or say. Tried to convince them. They were after you girls, to help them damage this world entirely for the knowledge you know. So I brought you to the place I knew you'd be safe, Night Raven College, she continued as the girls began to feel sympathy for Shine. She had gone against all odds for what she believed in. She was trying to protect the girls, who had nothing to do with it. Chisato lifted her pointer finger and lightly patted Shine on her head. Thank you, Shine. We promise you're safe here, she spoke warmly. Right, girls? The other 7 nodded in agreement. Really? The fairy asked, seeming to be in shock. Really, what you did for us and for the others of this world take a whole lot of guts. Oh shit, this is Hinata.
Really, what you did for us and for the others of this world takes a lot of guts. Many kiddo, um, Many kudos to you, Shine. Hinata smirked at her. We promise you'll be safe with us. Miyuki smiled sweetly. Thanks, girls. The little one sniffled before smiling confidently. Okay, I'll tell you girls all I know about the upcoming threat and how you girls fit in. So we have a plan for when they attack. I know they won't give up, especially after I double crossed them. So one thing led to another, and I ended up meeting this little fairy, she told Riddle, making sure to only mention Shine and nothing else about that night. Let me see if I have this correct. Riddle closed his eyes to think. You were studying in your room when a bright flash of light shone through your window. You opened said window and met a little fairy named Shine. That became a sort of familiar and guide to you and your sisters. Chisato nodded, hoping he'd believe her. He smiled. To think you've already achieved something. To think you've already achieved summoning a familiar by accident. Truly, you and your sisters are quite impressive. Very well. I will allow her to stay here. Where is this fairy, anyways? Chisa smiled before pulling open her blazer pocket, and little Shine flew out with a grin, now wearing a shorter white dress and glass slippers, and her hair tied up in 2 braided buns. Hello, I'm Shine, she grinned proudly. My, you certainly are shiny. I'm the house warden of Hotstable, Riddle Rosehearts. Welcome, Shine. Riddle laughed lightly, almost making Chisato forget about his fight with Trey that she had witnessed the previous night. Almost. Oh no, find the cough drops. And it would have worked even more if they had not heard a crash in the kitchen, followed by the sounds of Cater and Trey arguing, using harmful cuss words. Those bloody morons. I'll hand you two. Just get to class. Welcome again, Shine. Rosehearts rolled his eyes before waving them off gently and marching off into the kitchen to our other dorm mates earlier. What got their undies in a bunch of all of a sudden? Shine wondered before seeing Chisato hands begin to tremble. Chisa? No, not again. First her name was mentioned in their fights, and now sporadic arguments appearing all throughout the dorm. Not again, not again, not again, not again. That's just not again a bunch of times. Drip, drip. Let's get out of here, Chisa. Shine sighed, leading her to the mirror to the rest of the dorms. Chisato followed, wiping her tears and running before they could have gotten out of hand. What other parts do you want me to read, or is that enough? While I'm waiting for an answer, I'm gonna continue playing this game because my throat fucking hurts and I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, I should be resting, but you know. I'm gonna like. Yay! Hold on. Okay, I turned my camera around for a moment so I can turn my light back on. Actually, I might not turn my light back on, just so you guys have a bit of variety, because I know you guys always see, like, my screen during this time. You can't even see my other half of my hair. I'm sorry, my hair's black on this side. Oh my god, excuse me. That was so rude. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, hiccups.
But yeah, I know you guys are like super used to seeing the screen. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of variety. Variety. Oh shit. I fucking died. Lovely. Oh my god. That's right. What flavor are those cough drops? My mom usually gives me the cough drops that my family send over from Germany. And they're really nice. They're filled with honey on the inside, like inside. And then the outer coating is like a light lemon flavor. Lemon isn't like overpowering like American cough drops. And if it's not that, then she'll give me actual American cough drops. Oh, they have herbs. Sometimes certain herbs can taste like shit in cough drops. I'm gonna be honest. You guys are like super close to my fucking face. Here. Oh my god. Can you guys even see me? I don't know. Okay. Oh god. Parts of my bangs keep falling in my face. You like can't see them because they're like the little whiffs of it. Yeah. But I know how, you know, how hard it is right after getting out of a plane. But yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with, just don't overexert yourself because I know you planed for a very long time. Me too, now that I think about it. The last time I was on a plane, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm like this. The last time I was on a plane, I went to Disneyland, and it was like right after Twisted Wonderland released. That's back then when I had really short hair, my side labret, and I had red hair like Ace. It wasn't like Riddle color. It was like Ace colored red. Are you sure? I was a ginger for a long time. I don't know if I could ever pull off being a ginger again. I mean, naturally, I have auburn hair. But of course, it's an asshole, and it just looks like brown when it's not dyed. But in the sunlight, it's like really red. Almost like a burgundy. Not like a burgundy color, but you know what I mean. And that's because my great-grandfather and a lot of people on my mom's side, besides Germany, mostly the men have like Actually, that's not true. My aunt has really red hair. She's a ginger. But yeah, mostly the men, besides my aunt and my other aunt. They all have, like, red hair. Besides... Oh my god. How many gingers are in my family? Technically, my grandmother's hair, the one that I live with, is strawberry blonde. I don't know where she got the blonde from, because her mother's hair is like brunette. And there's nothing wrong with being a brunette. It's just I've been told my whole life that you have really dark brown hair. Or no, your hair's black. That's not my hair type. I know, they suck. What are you gonna do? The last time I saw my bio dad, he had like really light brown hair. Like it was almost, I don't want to say it was like almost red, but it was like reddish too. And then here's a shocker. My my half brother is Vietnamese, and then I don't know what my other half sibling is because I don't have contact with my dad and I don't know who his new baby mama is. Man. And I really don't care. But what I do care about is my step siblings. My little step siblings. They're both Hispanic. And they're from, obviously, my stepdad's previous marriage. One's 3 years old, and the other is like 6 years old. I almost said 6, 7, basically. That is literally her age, but you know. Oh my god. I hate when my screen goes black like this. Jump scare. My skin is getting all itchy because I have makeup on. Because it was a fancy event. I had my first gig in over like a year or 2. Yeah. I've been like, that's why my throat hurts. by the way. I accidentally overexerted it because I was also like, you know, getting rowdy. Not like rowdy, but like, you know. Because there was like a few other people that it wasn't just me, it was like a few other singers that were there as well that did performances as well. And some of them were like really good, and obviously you're gonna cheer for that. And unfortunately, I overexerted my vocal cords. Oh, here's something you don't know. My bio dad's mother and his father. My bio dad's father, aka my grandfather, is half native. And I know what tribe he's from, obviously, and I know what nation he's from. And then my biological grandmother on that side of the family is also the same type of native from a different nation. Or there's like different branches of like, for instance, my grandmother was, I don't even know if she's alive anymore, because she went missing. Yeah, my mom's side of the family is white. Oh, no, actually, no. There is traces of Native American on their side of the family tree, but like it's very rare, and it's usually married into the family on my mom's side. Because that's the side of the family that still lives in Germany and Austria. And I believe one of my cousins just recently moved from Landshut, Germany to Ireland. But anyways, my great-grandmother, not my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my dad's mom, is from Arizona. And she's Navajo. Or aka the Dine, or she's a Dine. Or she was. And then that's the branch she's from. She's from most of the Native people, especially Navajo people, that live in Arizona, because that's one of where the nation takes place. There's other branches of the same nation, obviously the nation being Navajo, but there's obviously different branches that live in different parts. Like there's Utah and there's Colorado. And I think there's one more. But it's usually Utah, parts of Utah, excuse me. Definitely Colorado, and then definitely Arizona. But she's from the Arizona part. And then my grandfather, his father was Native, obviously. My grandfather's father was Native, and then he's half Native because his mom was white. Long story. He's from the Colorado one. And then, oh no, there's several traces of it. But the most prominent one is both of those. And I don't like talk about it a lot because I feel like I don't have a right to say that, because I don't even look Native whatsoever. I used to when I was little. I look white. my dad looks really white. Apparently my grandmother did not look white because obviously she was not white. My grandfather and great-grandfather on that side, you could tell, well, obviously with my grandfather, you could tell he was mixed. But his dad, you could tell he was native. It's like all the native people in my family, besides like one person, you can tell something happened. Cause like, I feel like it's just really weird. Cause like all of them are dead. Period. Okay, like, yes, refuse those Nazis. Because apparently, my great-grandmother's mother, so my great-great-grandmother, for reference, my great-grandmother is still alive. I see her. She lives 30 minutes away from me. She's the one who immigrated with my grandmother and my grandfather to America. While the rest of that side of the family is still over there. But my great-great-grandmother, she would, basically what happened, she didn't die from this, but this was during World War II. She was waiting in the bread and milk line. I think she was in the bread line, because they had 2 different lines for rations for, you know, the civilians. Bread and milk, especially for the poor people. And she was waiting in the bread line, I believe. Or milk. I think it was bread. And one of the younger Nazi soldiers was flirting with her. And Hitler was walking by. He was like in his like, I don't want to say it was a go-kart. It was not. But he was like in his little carriage thingy. It wasn't really a carriage. And he was like, you know, doing his rounds in that area. And she didn't salute to Hitler. Because she didn't realize, because she was being distracted basically by this Nazi that was flirting with her and like talking to her. And she was, you know, being polite and obviously talking back because she didn't want to, because you know, she didn't support that, obviously, but she still didn't want to be disrespectful and die because she had a baby at home, aka my great-grandmother. But here's the plot twist. Like, I'm like shocked because it's like my favorite story. It's one of my favorite stories I hear because it has such a nice outcome. Hitler and his like guards that were there with him, he got mad, big mad that she was not saluting, and they were ready to shoot her. But the Nazi, this is like, it should be made into like a love story. It wasn't. She was not in love with him. It should be like in a fanfic or something, but not really. Please don't. But the Nazi that was flirting with her was like, oh no, I was talking to her. It's okay. I was talking to her at the time. Please don't shoot her. She lived. She lived another day. Moral of the story, if a Nazi flirts with you, just be polite. Don't start shit, and you'll maybe get out alive. And it's ironic because literally a few days ago, my oma that I live with, she's the one that also immigrated here with my great grandmother. She gave me my great grandmother's, it's not like a cross and it's not like a rosary, but it's like one of those old Catholic wooden things that's like almost like a shed thingy like this. And then it has like a miniature Jesus like on the cross. So yeah, I have the badasses little thing in my room. And then today, I'm so happy because I love this one. This is gender neutral cologne, excuse me. That is from Germany. 4711. And it's the lavender one, and it smells so fresh and clean. I love it. My great grandmother wears the one that smells like alcohol. She wears the one that smells like almost like musky and smells like alcohol. But when I tell you this 82-year-old severely German lady is wielding a fucking axe still to chop her damn wood in her backyard when we're not there. I mean, like, we walk over, like, to her house. And, like, in the fall and, like, winter time, she's out there chopping her damn wood. And if not, she's, like, building her own fucking fence. It's like, okay, lady. I only wish to be that when I'm 82. Like, aren't you, like... I hate to, like, sound, like, really rude, but, like, isn't, like, most 82-year-olds, like, bedridden? That's so sweet. I'm gonna cry. I'm overly emotional right now. I don't know why. I feel like going back to like my dad's side of the family, I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to say I'm half native. Because in reality, I'm probably not even half. I haven't checked. I want to get a blood test to make sure, you know? Not even just for that, just to see where my ancestry goes. Like, not the mouth swab, but like actual blood test at the hospital. Because mine as well, you know? But I know, like, one of the biggest things, especially, like, nowadays, is, like, it kind of scares me a little bit. Because I don't want to, like, be, like, super out about it. I'm not, like, racist or anything. I just want to make that very clear, because I feel like this sounds racist. But I know there's, like, I follow a few, like, native people on YouTube. And most likely they're never gonna find my channel. But, like, I'm worried. I don't want to say they'll be like, poser, but, like, I know, like, a lot of people say they're native, or they're part native, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm like 0.1%. I'm like, okay. But, like, I just feel like you have to be very careful, especially if you look very, like, white, whatever, like, because I know some people can be, like, very, like, oh yeah, I would never, I feel like slurs, I'm gonna say this with full honesty, because I don't know any slurs, for Native people, other than, like, 2 that are kind of slurs, but they're more like, you know, some things you really should not say. Which one was in Peter Pan? Actually, both of them were in Peter Pan. Like, the cartoon. When they said Injuns. And the Redskins. I know you're definitely not supposed to say that. But you're also, one thing that they usually do not like, and I know this because I've seen so many Native people talk about it, is, they don't like to be called Indians because they're not Indian. Indian is Asian. Because Columbus thought he was in India. And he thought that the natives here in America were Indians. And that's where it started. But people are like, oh, but everyone's been calling them Indians for years. And da-da-da-da-da. That doesn't mean you still say it. It's like the N-word. Like, I know some people still use the N-word, but, like, most people don't. Any person with a brain wouldn't use the N-word if you're not, you know, black. Or a person of color that, you know, is even partially black. And I hate it when people use the excuse of, oh, I have the N-word pass. You should, you know, just out of respect, why would you really want to say it? But, you know, people don't think like me, and I don't have control over what people say or do. If you couldn't tell, I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to, like, oh my god, I gotta make sure not to, like, say this or this or this, or even think about this or this or this or this. Like, oh my god. Like, that's so bad. Yeah, I don't get it when people are like, hard R. I don't know what that means. Is it an uppercase R? I don't... Oh, now I get it. But, like, a lot of people used to, like, say, do you use the hard R? And I'm like, what's the hard R? Uppercase R? What? The more you know that I'm a little stupid. I just realized that, like, literally, like, right now. Oh my god. But I don't know. I feel bad even, like, when I realize what, like, what word the R, hard R, stands for. I feel, like, even bad for, like, being like, oh, wait, that means this. But yeah, I don't know any native slurs. I don't think any. I don't think there's any besides engine. Engine? They're not a car part. I don't know. Or, red-skinned. Definitely don't say those, please. Like, they don't even have red skin, but oh, okay. Alright. Alright, buddy. I mean, maybe if they have, like, a red hue, like... My mom, she's extremely pale. Oh, rosacea! That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe if some people have, like, rosacea and they're... But still, you wouldn't, like, call them, like, the red skin. That don't make no sense. I'm sorry. I just, like, don't think the same way people do. And sometimes I feel like an idiot for not realizing shit. Hi, kitty. I hear you. You're outside my door. Are you finally free? I love my son. He is my pride and joy. I got a little too close. Oh my god. I've heard of that. Like yellow. They don't have jaundice. What does that even mean? Technically, a white person can have yellow skin. Jaundice. Anyone could have jaundice. Or, like, liver failure. You know? I believe it releases because your liver and your kidneys get the toxins out of your body and filter out the toxins. So I believe once you go into like liver failure or kidney failure, mostly liver failure, your toxins start to not go to your kidneys or your liver, and it starts, you know, trying to get out somehow or get filtered somehow. So it, like, I believe at some points the toxins just like try to get out of your body, and it like shows itself as like underneath the skin, or it makes your eyes and your skin look yellow. I had jaundice for a long time as a baby, because when I tell you I was premature, I mean, like, I should have died. Like, not like premature, like, oh, they're a month early, or they're a few weeks early, they're premature. No, like, I was in the baby ICU. And that's crazy for me to think about, because my mom's like, yeah, you were tiny. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm tiny now? Do you mean I was even more tiny? I don't want to be tiny. I want to be big and tall and strong. POV Apple. He wants to be big and tall and strong like me. 3 apples tall. Bro, my mom told me, and like everyone tells me, compared to like a cutie, my head was maybe slightly bigger. And I'm like, how is that even possible? Wouldn't you just like die if your head was, as a baby, that fucking small? Because I don't know about you, but the cuties I've had are like maybe the size of my palm. Like, what do you mean my head was only barely slightly bigger than a fucking cutie? Was I okay? Thanks. Not only was it genetics. Not only did genetics love to play tricks on me, because my bio dad's like 5'6", but my mom is 5'3", so naturally I would probably be around that height too if I wasn't super premature when I was little. But apparently it's a birth defect now. Okay, well. My doctor had the balls. The balls. I love my doctor. He's so freaking funny. He reminds me of the actor who played the villain in Alvin and the Chipmunks, the live action. Like, he looks and sounds just like that guy. I'm 4'10". I'm 4'10". And my dumbass doctor, I love him, but my dumbass doctor decided to tell me to my face, I don't think you're gonna get much taller. By a miracle, you'll be 4'12". 4'12"? Not 5 foot. Not 5 foot. 4'12"? What the fuck, man? I've never been 4'12". You're telling me that there's a possibility I could even be near that? And on top of that, my uncle's husband, oh my god, I love him so much. He's nothing short of a miracle too. But he freaking, when I was at his house, or their house, no, not really, because even with my shoes on, that would be, well, maybe if I like have a bit of a platform in my shoe, it'd be maybe like 5 foot, 5'1". But my uncle's husband decided to be a little shit. I love him though. I love anyone. I don't like actively talk shit about someone to be rude. I'm doing this lovingly. I was sitting next to him and we were left alone in the room together, and I was like holding the cats that they have, or one of them, because he's literally the embodiment of Floyd. He's literally the embodiment of Floyd, just ginger. A short-haired, tabby ginger cat. Well, most tabbies are ginger, but like super ginger, tabby, short-haired cat. Just imagine that with bright green eyes staring at you, and while it's eating a fork. It has happened before. He has looked me dead in my soul, I mean the cat, and like nom 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 on a plastic fork. He didn't die. Like, he's eaten a whole ass couch. Just the like the cushion and the stuffing, cause he likes the taste. His name's Max. Anyways, I was holding Max. He was like laying on my lap, or like near my chest, and my uncle's husband just like looks at me, like turns to me, and he's like, I'm gonna look up what's the height requirement to be technically a midget, aka a dwarf. And I'm like, why? What are you, why? What? And he just looks at me and he's like, come on, you know why. I'm like, oh. It's because I'm 4'10", isn't it? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna see. And he looks it up. Apparently, technically, the height, not a requirement, obviously. Dwarfism is its own thing. But technically, if you are not 5'10", oh my god. 4.9 and 4.10 are like one of the base not like requirements, but one of the heights that is usually most common for not only birth defects but dwarfism. I'm like, are you saying I'm a dwarf? What is this? I'm not one of the 7 dwarfs. Get out of here. Moral of the story, I have beef with my uncle's husband from that day. Typical orange cat behavior. Squiddy the eighth dwarf. Don't tell me I'm one of the dwarfs that hang around Nedge. I say Nedgy. I'm sorry. That just... I know it's Nedge because that means snow in French. But he's not French. He's German. Why? Because Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs originally, and not even originally, it has always been German. And I know this because in Brothers Grimm, the actual books that the brothers wrote, was the forests that were usually written in their books were based off of the Black Forest in Germany. And one of the... It's technically a state in Germany. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a few hours away from Landshut, where my family is, which is also a state in Bavaria. They're both in Bavaria. That the woman that inspired them to write Snow White. So, take that with a grain of salt. But even in German, Nej would be pronounced different. Hell, Snow White is definitely not Snow White. Yeah. But the woman she's based off of, Snow White, from the Brothers Grimm stories, was an actual historical figure, and it's said to believe that's who they got inspiration from. And she was a countess, I believe. The state she was living in, because she did have a stepper that did not treat her very kindly and did try to get an assassin to kill her. But now if you go to like that place in certain parts of Germany, you see a bunch of people with blonde hair, because even if you have brown hair, blonde hair is super popular over there. All my cousins that are technically blonde, some of them are natural brunettes and have black hair, still bleach it blonde or give them highlights, because blonde is very popular over there. But I know specifically in Bavaria, which is, if you look at geographically, Bavaria is closest to Austria. Like, it is almost near the border of Austria and Germany. It's called Austro-Bavarian. And it's adjacent to Bavaria. But other than that, Austrian is literally German. It's just a certain dialect of it. because originally Austria has always not had their own native language. They were ruled by the Celts and a few Romans. So a lot of the time they actually spoke more Celtic languages. The more you know with me, Squid, your host, who will teach you all you need to know about Germany and Austria. Also, like, the big fad right now in Germany, especially for my cousins, is designer. Like, designer. Like, not like Gucci. I mean, Gucci is popular over there, but Louis Vuitton is very popular over there right now. And usually it is. Louis Vuitton, Prada, Chanel, they're very popular in Germany. Like, it is so bad that one of my cousins in Germany has a cat named Gucci. Oh yeah, he would, because technically Vil is from Germany as well. But yeah, that is one of their things. They love designer. Like, one of my cousin's cats is named Gucci. Gucci. Her name is freaking Gucci. And technically, I don't even know if I'm fully, not even fully German, but half German and half native. I'm probably half German, half not half German, but part German, part Italian, and part native, because we have a lot of family members that are Italian. The reason being, and I'm not even joking about this, is one of the Italian mafias married one of my cousins. Like, the son of one of the Italian mafia bosses married my cousin. I wish I was making this up, man. They're not really together anymore because he's a dick. But with them, they're also very... Oh yeah, she's okay. He didn't, like, hit her or anything. He was not physically abusive. His dad loved my grandfather, aka the mafia boss. He loved my grandfather so much. Apparently he was a decent husband. Anyways, but his son married my cousin, and they had a few kids that are closer to my age. But my cousin that married him, she was okay. He was just like an asshole all the time, but he never physically hurt her or did anything without her consent. Besides, I think he cheated on her. I'm not entirely sure. But he was just like a negative Nancy their whole marriage. And technically they're still married. They think it's like easier to just like still be married to each other, just not go through the process of divorce, since it could be long and very, very, very time consuming. So they're just like, okay, well, we'll stay married, but we're not, like, married. But right now she is with another man that she's in love with, which obviously they're separated, technically, you know? And they both still talk to each other because their kids are all grown up, but yeah, they're still gonna, you know, they're not gonna fake getting along. They were married for a while. They still care about each other. The family lore in my family is fucking crazy, man. That included. Like, what do you mean my cousin fell in love with the mafia boss's son? That sounds like the worst fanfic, because it sounds like CEO XYN. It's not. But, I mean... that is super sweet. I'm used to drinking iced tea, or not iced tea, sweet tea, and water. And occasionally boba. Oh my god. My uncle drinks a lot of Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi. And I get it. Like, whenever I'm at his house, I drink it too. Because, I don't know, it just tastes kind of good to me. My mom likes to tell me that it tastes like a rusty pipe. Ah. I think my uncle, besides one of my cousins, is the only one that speaks French in the family. He speaks French because who knows why. Excuse me. He was also the one that cosplayed as Zool with me when we went to Comic-Con one of the times. And he also cosplayed Angel Dust last time and Muzan. I know, what is up with moms not liking Diet Coke and, like, Diet Pepsi? She doesn't even like Pepsi, period. Oh, yeah. I'm still playing this game religiously. I need help. Slicey, slicey. It's just so satisfying. Can you blame me? I don't know. You guys are staring at my face. You're probably getting bored of my face. You're probably like, give me the game. Let me see you slice through shit. Oh, thank you. You could either contact me through my Discord, Snapchat, Facebook Messenger. They're all in my community posts recently. Oh, ow. Ow. If not, you could just put them under videos of, like, you know, certain videos that you want. I don't want to say replicated, but similar like. Either way, it's fine. I do not mind. Actually, I just got a request today that was like, can you make a Jamil whimper audio? And I'm like, I don't think I could do Jamil's voice. I'm gonna have to use some special effects or something. Cause personally, I feel like I can do like maybe Apple's voice. But I don't know. That's like one of my insecurities is like, what made me start doing ASMRs if I just sound kind of weird doing them. I still sound like a woman. But like some people can do that and their voice sounds so androgynous. And I'm like, I thought about it for a while, like, what if I took testosterone to like get my voice there? Yeah, no, I don't mind at all. I just typically don't do them gendered sometimes because I want everyone to be able to enjoy them, because it's a little bit of a hassle to figure out, oh, well, this is gendered to this one, this is gendered to this one, you know, but I'm fine with gendered stuff. There's nothing wrong against it. Same with, which technically that goes hand in hand with gendered stuff, but like I don't mind if it's male for male or female to female, you know? I don't really care. Or trans mask or trans femme, or, you know, I don't really mind. Or even non-binary, which I technically go the androgynous, non-binary, not really gendered route, because I want to, you know, everyone to enjoy them. And I'm also like a huge person that's like heart attack. What do I do? I don't know. Boy, handsome. I don't know. Oh yeah, like someone was like, "Can you do like a yandere version of him?" And I'm like, I can't remember if it was like Naughty, like the NFSW one, or if it was like a genuine video request. Which I would like to start. I haven't seen people post like NFSW for the overblots, which I know really wouldn't work, but like, now that's something I'm thinking about, is like maybe doing overblots. I don't know, I feel like that would be, wouldn't that be like weird? Because they're not like, I don't know, I feel like that would be a little weird. Because they're not like in the right state of mind. But I know everyone's thinking it when they see a certain overblot that they like or something. They're like, uh-oh. At least once, you know. But, you know, it's just a thought. I'm kind of like food for thought here. Because I'm mostly worried, like, my ideas are going to either sound super cringy or they're going to sound like, what? Like, kind of like off the wall. Like, there's no coming back from that. Or worse, they're going to sound like super weird with like the kinks. Obviously, I'm not into anything gross. And I hope no one would request anything too gross of me if it's NFSW. So I like, I don't want to say I keep it standard, but if like someone had like, I don't want to say like a certain kink, they could certainly request it. And I tried my damn hardest to like convey it in like an audio. Because I don't want to say I'm like vanilla, but I want to keep it pretty like, I don't know really what to do here. I don't want to sound like a complete idiot. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to say like, porn! No, I'm just kidding. But technically it is audio porn. Let's be honest, people. Who are we tricking? YouTube's gonna dox me now. It's gonna be like... So I just say NFSW. Like, for fuck's sakes. I didn't even know whimper was a trigger word. Because technically that can mean anything. Like, how do you know I meant it that way, YouTube? So now I learned my lesson. If I use the word whimper... Oh, so now I know. If I say whimper, I have to block it out with an emoji or parts of the word with an emoji throughout the video so I do not get canceled. I also recently started writing my own songs. And what I wanted to do was like eventually like make a production or like at least help someone with like a production or something. And like maybe have some of the songs I wrote in it or something. I don't know. But like I'm worried my voice, because I know sometimes, at least with my singing, I can change my voice a bit drastically. And I feel like I don't want to like freak people out. And they're gonna be like, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Or like the fire emoji or the emoji that's like hot. Like tongue out, like, oh, what happened to my eyeballs? By the way, guys, my uncle and my oma are gonna like have a, I don't want to say a girls' day with me, but basically, so I might do a stream then too, because oh my god, those two are so fucking funny. They're like my two favorite people. In my family, at least. Because I get along with them the best. Besides my stepdad now. Me and my stepdad are pretty chill. Like, I mean, come on. I know. But my stepdad, I said this earlier in my stream, but, my stepdad came over today and he brought a bunch of books with him that he wanted to give me. And some of them were like older comics from his childhood. But this one, oh my god, like I almost cried because I love this. I love stories like this. It's the original Frankenstein. Yeah, by Mary Shelley. With Percy Shelley. Yep, the original one. The paperback version that he has, and he gave it to me, and I almost cried because I love old books like that. I love, technically the word for them would be like gothic. I really want to see the new Frankenstein movie that just came out. Oh my god. That's like one of the books I really want to read. I don't know. I'm literally, besides my mom being basically Riddle's mom to an extent, she used to be worse. She used to be like completely like Riddle's mom. But I kind of get my book habit from her. Like, I'll get a lot of books, and like some of them I'll read and some of them I'll wait to read. But like once I start reading a bunch of books, I'm like on a haywire and you can't get me off of them. It's like a drug. Send help. Okay, I need to like get off this game. I've been playing it for like 5 hours. Well, for not like 5 hours, but like I've been playing it for a while, man. Oh my god, my neck. Oh yeah. That's another thing with me. Is like I'm scared if I like see the movies of certain things, I'm gonna get like major disappointment. Which I have before. I was like majorly disappointed with this one book. I can't remember it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I'm putting my hair up. I'm like waiting for my brain's blanking to get back. My brain's like my brain's blinking again. Fuck! Oh my god. But you know who I'm talking about. Oh my god. My brain's blinking. Why is my brain blinking about my best friend's name? Well, my friend's name. What the fuck? But I will maybe stream again. I don't know. I might go to bed. And if not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.